Education does not equal wealth. It never has, it never will, but I see so many people use their lack of education as a crutch throughout their life. They think that just because they didn't get a college degree, or maybe they didn't get a college degree from a prestigious Ivy League school, that they're limited on what they can achieve in their life. In this video, I'm going to share with you, I'm going to convince you that your education does not equate your potential, your wealth, your success, or anything. Okay? So let's get into this. Education alone does not matter. Education with consistent action makes your life easier. You can go a lot faster to success if you do have an education, but you need to take advantage of that education. If you go to Harvard and you work your tail off, you get a great GPA, but the most important thing is if you leverage your network at Harvard, you're going to be rubbing elbows with some of the most successful people in the world, and you're going to have a lot of massive breaks on your journey to success. So it does make it easier for you to get there. But an Ivy League prestigious degree from the nicest university in the country, wherever you're at, doesn't mean anything unless you put consistent action behind it. The piece of paper is a piece of paper. You have to have action behind the piece of paper. In fact, I would say that consistent action, actually doing it, not reading about it in a book, but actually doing the thing that you're going after, is more important than the education on that thing. Let's take a business, for example, right? I went to business school. I graduated in 3 years, graduated a whole year early, graduated in honors with magna cum laude, blah, 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 distinguished senior finalist award, all the awards, whatever. It doesn't matter. It was easy taking the test in the business classes. It was easy graduating early. It was easy reading the business book. It was easy listening to the lectures. You know what's freaking hard? Actually doing it. Actually starting that business that I started, scaling that business that I started. I remember when we hired our first employee and we fired our first employee. There is nothing in a book that you can read that will prepare you for that circumstance. You can read about it, you can talk about it, you can lecture about it, but get in the seat and do it and you'll learn. When I'm sitting in the business owner's chair every single day, ain't nothing prepared me for that. Yes, some of my education has helped me with some of the accounting side of it, with some of the finance side of it. Correct. Those things do help you out. But actually doing the thing, I have learned more by actually running my business. I've learned more about business than I ever did in business school. Okay? So many people think that education is the reason for success, that they can't get ahead because they didn't go anywhere. But education is not that reason. I am here to tell you today that if you start taking consistent action towards your goal, whatever you want to do, maybe you want to start that business, you start researching businesses to start, you start looking at business, let's say you want to get into better shape. You know what? You could read about it for 2 or 3 months, but until you get in that gym and you see what it feels like to be sore the next day, you are not going to understand that pain until you get in the gym. It's the same thing in everything in your life. If you want to go after success, you want to have a more successful life, you want to get a raise at work, you want to have a better relationship with your family and your kids, you got to put in the work. It has nothing to do with, that's why New Year's resolutions are so fake. I hate it when people say, this is my New Year's resolution, and they talk about it. It's like, hey, tell me specifically what you're going to do every day. What have you specifically done every day to get closer to that goal? It's the action. It's the ugly part that nobody really cares about, right? In a movie, they talk about when a fighter is getting into shape. Have you ever seen Rocky Balboa or any movie like that? When a fighter starts getting into shape and they see that cut scene, the cut scene's only like 2 to 3 minutes, maybe 5 minutes tops of the person working out, sweating, and then it basically fast forward like 3 or 4 months into when they're in perfect shape. And that's such a horrible depiction. If we were really looking at the movie, the hour and a half of the movie, an hour and 25 minutes would be that person working out, struggling every single day, going through that whole mind situation of, saying, oh, am I enough for this? Should I be doing this? Am I crazy for starting this business? Am I crazy for trying to get into shape? Am I crazy for wanting to do this? Oh, the different voices that you have in your head. Am I enough? Am I ever going to be enough? Do I really have what it takes to do this? Those things are the hard things. That's the hour and 25 minutes of the movie. And the last 5 minutes is you finding success towards the end. But it has nothing to do with that little 5-minute cutscene. That is the hard part. It's romanticized of the get rich quick, the get in shape quick, the here, get on this certain thing to help you lose weight. Not going to say it, very quickly. You know what? It's hard work. Hard work. You cannot get anything in this world unless you put your head down and you get to work. So many people want to find shortcuts. They want to find shortcuts, and there's ways in which you can get to success faster. Yes, you work your tail off. You get into Ivy League, and you take advantage of every networking opportunity. You meet everybody, and you try to improve your life. You will get to success faster. You will. You will. If you take advantage of what the world provides you, and you take consistent action, you will get to success faster. But what I'm trying to tell you today is the people that didn't get a college degree, the people that didn't go to the most prestigious schools, don't let that hold you back. Don't let your circumstances of how you were raised, where you grew up, who you grew up with, what happened in your life, the divorce, the kids hating you, whatever it is, don't let that hold you back from success, because what that will do is it'll cripple you from moving forward. Don't let things cripple you. So many people, it's in your own mind. Your own mind will trip you up faster than anything else. So get out of your own way. The fastest way to success is to not have to carry yourself to success. Is to say, let me stand up and let me run myself to success to get there faster. So don't get down on yourself. Don't think that you're not enough. You are enough, and you can use whatever you have with yourself right now. Whatever the tools you have, you look in the mirror, that's what you got, and you can find success. You can improve your life no matter how hard things are. No matter how hard things are in your life. I've seen people comment on my reels, comment on my videos, and so many people have excuses. Oh, well, that's easy for so-and-so to say, that's easy for you to say, or you don't understand what I've been through whatever. Whatever the excuse is, I get it. And I sympathize that. That's hard. Whatever you've dealt with, that's hard. Not saying it isn't. But what I am saying is it's up to you to pull up your bootstraps and say, I'm going to start to improve my life today. I'm going to start to get better every single day. Whatever that looks like. Maybe it's something really small. Maybe it's a real big goal, but you're breaking it down into small pieces. But you have to find an improvement, and you cannot give up basically saying that it's too hard or that you've already been kicked down. Pick yourself up, start taking steps towards success today, and you're going to feel a little bit better about yourself every day. And then 2 to 3 years, you're going to look back and say, I'm so glad that I climbed out of that hole and I got myself back on track to where I need to go. So if you like today's video, hit like and subscribe. I'm going to be posting videos on the daily at 1:15 p.m. So go ahead and check it out, and thank you so much.